In the state of Texas, only one matchup goes by the name of Revivalry. So everybody open their hymnals to the same page. Come under the tent as we come together with one accord for these old foes to clash again. Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth. It's the Baylor Bears and the TCU Horned Frogs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth might be small, but it is mighty. Seating 46,000 fans, the purple smoke, the engine horn blaring, the Frogs get it going on game day in Fort Worth. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Will kick off first, and here we go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The ride. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
And I think this is the key in this game, man. These rivalry games, it's about passion, about emotion. And coming to this game, we saw him last week, man. He had over 100. Last year in the blowout, he was a non-factor. He's got to be the catalyst in this game. You can't have a repeat of what happened a year ago, where you're throwing the football because you're behind and you got beat down. Got to establish the line of scrimmage.
Caught behind the line. It's Smith. At the 35, he's got room. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
Give to the single back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. You know, when these two first met in 1899, both schools were located in Waco. Of course, TCU eventually relocated, and relocating the Frogs in the conference realignment race over the years has stoked the fires of this rivalry.
And it's weird because Reese covered that game. And I know that because he was the sideline reporter. It was a 0-0 tie. Yes, both teams from the same region, so a lot on the line. We've seen some excitement with these rivalry games, and with this matchup, Jesse, I'm excited about today.
Me too, and I think when you think about Texas football, everyone's always talking about Texas versus Texas A&M.
All kinds of room to the right. The 20, the 10. Touchdown Bears! He got a step and just dusted the field.
And you knew his legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays, and on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have any answers. They better find some.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find them, too, just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul-searching on the sidelines early.
Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Right side, it's Shelton. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Plows his way ahead. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
This is an interesting decision now for the head coach. You're trailing very early in the game, and there's a lot of football left. But you're in a situation where you could go for it here and try and answer after your defense gave up that touchdown on the opening drive.
The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Already down a score early. The last thing you want to do on your first drive is give it right back to them, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Calls his own number. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going.
You know, college football is so much about emotion and momentum and trying to find parts of games where you can grab it. How about going for it on 4th down on your own end of the field early like that and coming away with the first? That's huge.
Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. The Horned Frogs have this offense rolling. Straight ahead, it's Payne. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. And the Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try it over the left side. Enough to move the chains. Forced out of bounds, good pickup there on the ground.
And the offense runs the football, and they get the first down. And you kind of get the feeling they've already gone for it on 4th down once. Like, they're going to do it again, and that just puts so much pressure on a defense. Like, to play an extra snap over and over again is really, really difficult. This offense appears to be in an aggressive mode.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Still looking to his right. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get it.
Headed to the end zone, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, TCU! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he tacks on the extra point. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And the finisher came on a terrific 24-yard run to the house. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeps it moving. It's Coleman. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They give it to him again. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. The run inside. It's Morris. Nice tackle there. This free safety coming in like a heat-seeking missile and stopping him a yard short of the first down. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Looking for a crease to the left. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Rolls right. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Time to his left. Across the 15. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hornfrock!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Lagway throws to the wideout. Left side is Hudson. Breaks free in the middle. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. The Bears will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Out wide left, it's Turner. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line.
I love defenses that can tackle the catch. Right away, you're not giving up any yak. As soon as that player has the ball, he goes down now.
Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Moves to his right. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. And the referee signaled for the 2-minute timeout.
And that is how it's done. It's go time in the red zone. 3rd and goal. We need a sack, need a big play. That was a monster sack by the defense. Let's go.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a crease. It's Payne.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical. Get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. The screen, he can go. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Buying time to his right. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. The Horned Frogs in the hurry-up.
Tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively, kind of makes you play responsibility football. And when you get chunks like that on 1st down as an offense, I would continue to come back to it.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Left side is Shelton. At the 45 on his way. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Hits inside, it's Payne. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Out wide right, it's Coleman. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Right back to the well. Oh, he's got enough space. Touchdown, TCU. And they take it in for 6 more points. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And he capped it off with a 27-yard touchdown run. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Quick give. It's Coleman. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Timeout taken by Baylor. It's 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Bears have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Give to the running back. He'll be stopped for no gain, and we're not far away from that whistle blowing to end festivities here in the first half. This will likely be the last play of the half. Flagway will try to get it from the gun on 3rd down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with Memphis taking on the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs.
He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return.
And it's Memphis looking to move to 4-0 on the young season. And they're in front right now, and they've done it with discipline. Kind of the calling card of this program. Here now a look at some other games of note today, including...
There he goes! Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Takes the handoff. It's Payne. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
The Horned Frogs want to crank the tempo. Powers inside. Looking for room at the 30. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Rolled his way into the end zone. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And that was some way to cap it off with a 42-yard touchdown jaunt. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. They pick up a 5.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
I know it hasn't been the type game statistically this running back was hoping to have up to this point. He's been getting shut down. Finally, he's able to break through for a big one. And sometimes, you know, it just takes one. It takes one run like that to get his confidence back, to get the offensive line's confidence back. Let's see what happens with this offense now moving forward.
Follows his block. It's Coleman. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Caught in the backfield, it's Turner. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. And the Bears getting set on 1st and 10. Ooh. Going to the run, it's Coleman. Turning it on. He got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Coming out with it, it's Stokes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field, ready to get going. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his arm.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
Timeout taken by TCU. It's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, it's Payne. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. That was a big stop by the defense now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game as we're starting to get late. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Right side, it's Miller. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6.
Bingo, Ruben, bingo, Ruben.
Hits the hole, it's Coleman. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
And this is exactly what you want to see from this offense. The defense forced a turnover, puts you in a great position. Now, put a few first downs together. Ultimate goal is to capitalize on it, punch it in the end zone. But nice job moving the football little by little, trying to get this touchdown.
Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The Bears go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Just going to keep it after the snap. Touchdown, Bears! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy.
Trying to get the 2. Here comes the heat, and down goes the quarterback, and they won't be able to get any closer with the 2-point try. From inside the 15, here's the return. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Running behind that left side. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Horned Frogs headed quickly to the line. They'll run him again.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
He's going to take off. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up 1 on the play.
He did a really good job on 3rd down, knowing where the sticks were, making sure he got past it. Listen, quarterbacks can get hit near the goal line.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He's past the sticks. Got a little grass at the 20. Touchdown, TCU! And they take it in for 6 more points. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the 4th. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Makes a move. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown, Baylor. He just took it the entire length of the field, end to end, coast to coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, 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 take a knee, no, yes, 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 yes. Over 100 yards to the kickoff return. Nice job taking it out of the end zone, making a huge play.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Stokes. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Using his legs, it's Payne. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Trying to escape and get it himself. He breaks a tackle. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another first down.
I'll tell you, this guy can just take games over. He can just make things happen when it doesn't look like anything's there. That time they go RPO. They're expecting to throw the football and have to make a play, but nobody's open. This is like Sandlot football. He just tucks the ball himself, and he goes and gets it. He knows where he is on the field. He knows where he needs to get that first down. He's just playing above the X's and O's right now.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
The Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The defense quickly calls a timeout, trying to save as much clock as possible. $1:57 left. Out wide right, it's Shelton. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
They kick it away on 4th down. Trying to make one miss. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Coleman. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
And that's luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do.
Trying to burn this defensive back. He's got it down the field. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. That chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Throwing, Lagway. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! They move on top here in the 4th. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. They're going to go for 2 here and try to extend that lead to a field goal. Throws it back. It's incomplete. They can't stretch out the lead as a 2-point conversion attempt fails, but they'll still try to hang on for the final seconds. He'll bring it out. It's Stokes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. Finds a crease. It's Payne. Breaks into the open. And after they get him on the ground, that's going to do it. Timeout is called with just a single second left. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Still looking to his right. He'll try to do it himself. And that will be the final